What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Devarius, and I'm back with another video. Depending on how long you've been watching me, bro, you know this is one of the OG spots. Like, this is one of the OG spots. When I first started making YouTube videos, I used to always come to my pool at my parents' house, and this might have been when I made my first video, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. If not here, it was like over by that lake. But yeah, this is a very precious, very nostalgic place. Like, it's bringing back so many memories of me being shy behind camera, like people walking by, and I was like recording, and I would just stop talking and just sit and wait till they pass by. Bringing back so many memories, bro. But that's not even why I'm recording right now. I just want to get on here and share some insight I gained from a conversation I had with this older gentleman last Friday. So last Friday I was at this high school and I was helping out, and I met this older gentleman, and he was very friendly, very outgoing, and I think he just sensed that I was a very wise, very open-minded person. Because we first started talking, we were talking about football. He saw my backpack and he's like asking me questions about football, like what school did I go to, what college I went to, and he was telling me that he used to play football. He played running back and linebacker. So at first we're having a football conversation, and then I guess through conversation he just felt like, I would tell the bugs over here. He just felt like that I would, connect with him and understand the things that he was sharing. And one of the things that he said that really stuck with me is that we have to make up our mind. And, we hear that often. We hear that often growing up, like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. What is it that you want? What is it that you're trying to do? Like, make up your mind and figure it out. Like, we hear that all the time, but the way he was wording it, like, really resonated with me and what I'm currently going through in my life right now. He was saying that, I need to make up my mind in the sense of like, whatever it is that I want, fixate my mind on that and that only. I can't be all in on this thing that I want one day, and the next day I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna work out, or I don't think that's possible, or I don't think that's realistic. Like, make up your mind in the sense of whatever it is that you want, stick to that. Continue to think as if you have that thing. Continue to think as if that's the thing that, that's the lifestyle you're currently living. Like, you can't say I want this one day and think like that one day, and then the next day life is lifing and all these obstacles and things are on your path, and you're like, nah, I don't want to walk that path no more because it seems impossible. It seems challenging. It seems too difficult. And, that's what a lot of us tend to do, and that's what I tend to do as well, in the sense of like, I'll be all in, I'll be visualizing, meditating, and I'll be, my thoughts will be aligned with that lifestyle I'm trying to create. And then life will start life, and it'll pull me out of that current state and have me doubting that lifestyle that I'm living or that I want to live is possible. It had me doubting that I'm capable of receiving that. It had me doubting that I'm worthy of receiving that. And that's kind of what he was saying when he was saying, make up your mind. Like, once you know what you want, stick to that, live by that, and do not let life or let your current circumstances pull you away from that. And he was also saying that right now is the perfect time for that, because right now, with it being springtime, he was saying spring is the only feminine season. And when he said that, I was like, hold on, say that again. I was like, hold on, say that again. He was like, spring is the only feminine season. He was saying this is the season of conceiving. This is the season of of birth. This is the season of rebirth of whatever it is that life is trying to create in this life right now. This is the season that all those seeds start to sprout out of the dirt, and all those trees start to grow, and all those like things that were planted starts to sprout and show themselves, present themselves. So he was saying right now is the perfect time for you to make up your mind and stick to it and allow that thing to be birthed, allow that life you're trying to create for yourself to be birthed. So he was saying that, like, I was just literally sitting there like I was in the college room, or I was in high school learning something for the first time again. Like, I was sitting there like in awe of, like, dang, like, I came here just coming to help out, and I'm having a conversation with this random dude I just met, and it's like he's God sent right now. Like, that's genuinely what it felt like. It felt like he was God sent, because he's just sharing things with me from his perspective. He's just talking to me. He's just sharing game with this youngin, because he sees this youngin, I guess he saw some potential in me, or saw that I'm destined to do great things. So he's just talking to me, sharing his thoughts with me. So for him, it's just, I'm just sharing game. But for me, I'm like hands crossed, like looking him dead in his eye. I'm like, wow, like before I left, bro, I was like, thank you. Like, I literally told him thank you. I was like, I appreciate you sharing everything that you shared with me, because you didn't have to do that. Like, you could have spoke, said, how you doing, and kept it moving. But for you to like sit there for most of the day, because we were in the same room, like I was helping out one of his like classes, so we're all in the same room. So literally for the first half of the day, about 4 hours, he's just sitting there talking to me, sharing game with me, dropping gems, sharing insight. And I was soaking it all in. Like, I was literally just sitting there soaking it all in, taking it all in, and trying to apply it to my current life. But yeah, that's what I took from it, bro. Just make up your mind, man. Whatever it is that you want, find your way, find your route, find your end goal, and stick to that. And don't allow your current circumstances, don't allow your senses, don't allow your current lifestyle to pull you away from that. And that's hard. That's not something that's easy. That's not something that is simple. And I know it's not simple, because I catch myself all the time pulling myself back, or getting pulled back into my current reality, instead of staying fixated or keeping my mind fixated on where I'm trying to go. So it's not something that's easy. But things that have helped me is just meditating. When I say I haven't meditated in weeks, I haven't visualized in weeks, I haven't been journaling, or I haven't been doing anything that I should be doing in order to keep my mind fixated on where I'm trying to go. So that's why I've been stressing, or feeling a level of lack, or feeling a level of like doubt, because even though I want to be there, I'm not doing everything I can to fixate my mind on there. I'm fixating my mind on my current lifestyle, and the current stresses, and the current lack that I have, being that I'm not where I actually want to be. So make up your mind, bro. Once you make up your mind, bro, these bugs are like everywhere. Once you make up your mind, bro, just stick to it. See it through. And don't let your current lifestyle, don't let your current circumstances, don't let the people around you that's in your current reality pull you back to this reality. Stay focused on where you're going, stay focused on where you're trying to go, and trust that with time the universe will bring you that reality. Trust that with time, the circumstances will begin to align for you to walk into that reality. And that's currently where I'm at right now in my life, you know, just trying to stay fixated on where I'm going and trusting that circumstances will start to align. And the more I continue to go back and forth, one day I'm, you know, believing that I'm going to live that reality, then the next day I'm stressed about how I'm stuck in this reality. Like, the more I go back and forth, the more my mind is going to be like, bro, what we doing? Like, do you want it or not? And if my mind is saying, do you want it or not, then the universe is saying the same thing. Well, until you figure it out, I'm just going to sit back and wait. You know, so you got to make up your mind, figure out what it is that you want, and stick to it, see it through. And just see what happens, bro. That's really what it comes down to, just seeing what happens. Because you know what's going to happen if you continue living this current reality and stressing about this current reality. You're going to continue living and staying where you are now. So why not take that risk of, you know, making up your mind and figuring out where you actually want to go and the reality you actually want to live, and seeing that through and believing that and seeing what happens. So that's my challenge for you, because that's my challenge to myself. So if you with me, if you trying to create that new lifestyle for yourself and that new reality for yourself, you know, comment down below what it is that you're trying to create. And, you know, let's hold each other accountable. Let's continue to uplift each other and motivate each other. And I'm going to do a better job of, you know, keeping y'all updated along the journey. If I catch myself starting to doubt or feeling lack or anything, I'm going to make a video and let y'all know how I'm feeling, update y'all. And then if y'all have some advice, some insight, something that y'all are doing to stay aligned that y'all would like to share, then share that with me. And I'm going to continue doing the same thing, vice versa, like I am in this video. Other than that, I'm out. Like I said, it's a very nostalgic, it's a very precious place to me, because this is where I found the courage to start recording videos. And look where we at now, bro. But I'm out. Sending peace, sending love, sending blessings as always. Elevate.